Konnichiwa, Minagawa. It is Minagawa Katsuaki, I'm your furry Vtuber representative, and this is Persona 5 Roll. We are finally going to get to and finish SAE's Palace today.
Oh yeah.
Not today in the game, but today in our own existence.
Yeah. Okay.
More popular would be nice. We always go to Harajuku. This is Payday 3, Las Vegas. Wait, wasn't Payday 3 the heist?
Okay.
I thought that was the heist one. Hey Jacob, it's going well.
Let's get back.
You're back.
Let's see. If I'm maxed out, yeah, I'm maxed out Sojiro. Oh no, it's Payday. The heist was the first one, then 2 and then 3. I guess 2 and 3 they didn't get subtitles. Akechi is in Kichijoji as usual.
Is the flu going around?
There's a flu going around. Payday 3 is kind of dead in the water. Company got greedy and released it too early, and now it's doing really poorly. Payday 2 was built using a game engine meant for racing games. To be fair, there are a lot of games built with engines not meant for the thing, not meant for the type of game that it is. Not all of them suck, just most of them.
Hey.
What do you want to do?
Soothing Mastery is a
What
good
do you
one.
want to do?
I don't have anyone else important to hang out with, so...
Thank you.
Example, Dragon Age Inquisition, Mass Effect Andromeda, Fallout 4. Those are all good examples.
I'll see you later. Yo.
I've been waiting for you, Anime. You know what I'm getting at, right? We send the calling card on the 18th and carry out the plan the next day. You're ready, aren't you? I've been ready. Guess I didn't even have to ask. You're reliable. But don't forget one thing. Let's have no regrets. This is a do or die situation. We don't have the option to fail. Hell yeah, Ryuji. I mean, we can fail.
Well, shall we begin?
Let's begin class. We'll start with the summary of the previous lesson.
Well...
What's all this?
I don't
What do you wanna
have anything to do during free
Oh.
time. Let's make a lockpick.
Yeah.
Next year is Bloodborne's 10-year anniversary. That is true.
What do you want
Maybe
to
then
do?
we'll get a 60 FPS update and a PC port. Yeah, this is what From Software has been waiting for this whole time. Bloodborne's 10th anniversary.
Yeah. Hey.
That's odd.
Yep.
Guess I should buy some things in the secondhand store that I can use to make tools with.
Hey.
It's unfortunate that FromSoft hate making sequels. We're forced to make Dark Souls 2 and 3. Otherwise, we get a Bloodborne 2. With Dark Souls 2... Dark Souls 2 wasn't even like the development team for Dark Souls, wasn't it? I didn't even want to remake Demon Souls. They got another studio to do that. I'm not sure if it was because they didn't want to, but because they were developing Elden Ring at the time, and that was probably like the only thing they could do at the moment. I don't have another confidant to go to. Let me go to the back streets. To that secondhand store. Oh wait, the theater is open now. It was software that made Dark Souls 2. Because most of the effort was put into Bloodborne at the time.
Oh. Wow.
Over the Pigeon's Nest. It's a story of a college student who moves into an oppressed dorm and fights to free the other boarders.
Well.
That is not what the movie is about. But I was going to the secondhand store.
What would you like?
Liquid mercury. I got a busted laptop. Have I equipped everybody? Let me make sure.
It's raining?
It's raining?
Yo. Okay.
End of conversation. It's raining? Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I haven't upgraded everyone's guns in a while.
All right. Which one? That's what you're choosing. You like it? That's a very serious expression. Take your time and look around. That one? Good. Sounds good. All right, which one? That's what you're choosing. How's that? I can install a pistol grip on a sawed-off shotgun, you know.
There's a couple things wrong with that why.
That one? Sure thing. Sounds good. That's what you're choosing. You like it? A submachine gun.
Really?
That good. Alright, which one? That's what you're choosing? Don't break it, okay?
Let's see.
The cartridge boxes are well made, too. Oh, cartridges are like bullets. But they don't... that one? Sure thing.
That one. You better be grateful.
Sounds good. That's what you're choosing. You better not use it to pull a prank. Be sure to choose carefully. Just don't go using it for anything dangerous. I don't want to get caught up in a racket. That one. Good.
That one? You better be grateful.
Alright.
I don't think... Yeah.
You should be grateful.
The Y does not buy back guns. For like story reasons.
Okay. Alright, which one?
Star
That's what you're
Slayer.
choosing? How's that?
How's that?
It's that time of year when schools hold their athletic meets, huh? Those starting pistols aren't ours, you know. We don't sell them here. That one? You change your mind? That's what you're choosing? Sure thing. Sounds good. That one. Don't break it, okay?
The only
That's
reason...
what you're choosing? Good.
The only reason these weapons work in the metaverse is because we think they'll work in the metaverse. If we didn't think they would work, they wouldn't work.
Come again.
So they work on orc logic? I guess? I'm not sure what an orc is in this context. God damn it.
Yeah.
Let's have some tea.
Let's go.
Hearing the words metaverse. Metaverse is weird. One word, meta and verse.
Bye.
Orcs from 40, I think, the fungi creatures that reproduce asexually, and if you cut it in half, now you have two. I understood what you meant by 40.
Ah, you're back.
Will you be my opponent? Freaky Shogi girl. Okay. Would you be my opponent today? I'd like to play with you. If you have the time, I'll be waiting at the usual spot. Come right away. I'm not going to hold back just because we're a couple, okay?
Good evening.
The goal's key to victory lies in retreating. This means at times the retreating is an effective strategy in order to attack with your next move. It may be good for you to remember that as well. Even though we're dating, all I do is teach you how to play shogi. It would be nice to go out somewhere, but I don't know of any good places. Anyway, let's play a match. God damn it.
All right.
How am my bond with her not deepened yet? This is what kind of with Backman is there anyone stand? That's like the most important. Maybe I should invite her to ride the Odaiba Ferris wheel with me. Sure. Let's play Shogi on a Ferris wheel! It's supposed to be time for your lesson.
Forward to it.
That sounds great. I love that. Fuck the lesson! Let's ride a Ferris wheel. When I gaze at the city from up here, it's like an entirely different world. Change how you look at things, and the game will change as well. The world is like a shogi board. The pieces that live in the world can completely change depending on the emotions of the player. Aren't you already dating the teacher? Shut up, Jacob! Shut your fucking mouth. This is important. It's been so twisted on the adults around me that I began to lose sight of myself. But after I met you and we started playing shogi together, my heart began to change. Similar to this Ferris wheel, you showed me a different view and changed my world. What kind of world is that? I would say, one with a bright future. I suppose that's not much of an answer. Not really, no. And an expert hand can break through any situation. That is what you are. From behind, all Sunny looks vibrant and colorful. I truly love you from the depths of my heart. Aw, I love you too. Please remember this on Valentine's Day. This must be how it feels to be truly happy. Keep this in mind. 3 months from now.
Today we're going over.
Now then, please open your textbooks. Today we'll be learning about trigonometric functions. Fuck yeah, Miss Usami! Sine, cosine, and tangent. This is where a lot of people aren't able to keep up. Why would you panic just from seeing a graph? I don't get it. A complicated formula gets condensed down to a single line. Isn't it simple and elegant? All of them have distinctive shapes that stimulate the imagination. Now then, Jenny-san, take a look at these graphs. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. Do you know the name of this graph? Your hint is snails. Cochleoid. An S-card graph. I would say it's a vagina, but that is a cochleoid.
This is it.
Precisely.
That's correct. Don't you think it looks a bit like a snail shell? There are many other graphs with amusing names. For example, a devil's curve is called that because it looks like a Chinese yo-yo called a Diablo. Sure? There's something particularly diabolical about it otherwise. Nice, it's going! Some people may think of math as an enemy of like a devil, but there's research that suggests that people who excel at math have higher incomes. If you're shooting for a high salary, sometimes you need to be willing to fight demons. I feel like fighting demons would be easier than trying to understand graphs like that.
Oh, Senpai. There's something I'd like to discuss with you. Would you mind if I joined you for lunch?
Sure.
Thank you. All right, let's head to the roof.
Why did you say that so quietly?
It's starting to get rather cold, isn't it?
Why is Morgana joining us?
Sorry to bring you here. This is something I oughtn't really bring up around other people.
But Morgana is fine.
Senpai,
It's okay to confess your feelings to a
to
cat.
continue on as the Phantom Thieves?
Why do you ask?
Lately, I haven't been hearing any positive gossip about the Phantom Thieves. Despite how much people cheered on your cause, even though they knew nothing about you or your friends, all they do now is speak ill of the Phantom Thieves. I know it's not my place to say this, considering I turned down your offer to join and all. But this change in attitude is simply awful. They're doing the exact same thing to you all that they did to me. Yet, you're still going to keep at it? Why, Senpai?
There's unfinished business.
Unfinished business? So, there's something left you have to do.
Yeah. But don't worry about us. There isn't even a 1 in a million chance that my Phantom Thieves could ever lose.
I see.
Actually,
Well, I won't stop you.
14 million and one
Could I ask
possibilities.
a favor? Or rather, could you promise me something? Once things settle down, I'd like you to join me somewhere so we can go have some fun together.
I might not be able to. I promise.
Then it's a deal. I'm already beginning to look forward to it.
Have we made a
So,
contract?
Please be careful out there.
Well, we already
but
did,
I
but a
plan to
second
keep my other
contract.
promise I made with you about the physical training. Tomorrow. Is that too sudden? Maybe we should train the day after tomorrow then?
But that day's when...
Another day would work better. I'm gonna be embroiled in a
see.
controversy.
Oh, I haven't eaten yet! Come on, Senpai. You need to eat too. No one wins a fight on an empty stomach, you know.
Hey,
Sure you're ready for it. Free to meet? Can you meet today? Something crazy happened. I want to tell you about it in person.
alright!
All right. Come to the back of the arcade. I'll be waiting there for you.
Hey,
They really did it. The Phantom Thieves did it. My mom really did have a change of heart. When I got home, my mom cooked dinner. She made my favorite, hamburger steak. Then she admitted that she was wrong and apologized to me for getting so mad about everything. She broke down crying and told me that she'll be a better mom from now on. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah! It's all thanks to the Phantom Thieves. And you, Johnny-san.
actually...
I guess winning and losing doesn't matter when it comes to just being happy. Well, isn't it true? The reason my mom was able to change is that she lost to the Phantom Thieves. Losing wasn't the end at all. It brought my real mom back. Man, I'm so happy right now. That's a healthy outlook, kid. Holy shit. Am I weird for feeling happy about losing? I mean, all I cared about before was winning. It means you matured.
Huh?
Really? I'm a big kid now? Just like all the commercials say? Well, you might be right. Looking back at how obsessed I was with winning, I can see I was just acting like a kid. I want to get stronger. Strong enough so that I can protect my mom. I realized something from you and the Phantom Thieves. Instead of destroying others, protecting and saving people is what makes a person strong. You listened to my problems, and even confronted my mom for me. I guess that was pretty cool of you. Shinya's brotherly affection. Alright.
Hey,
By the way, do you remember Takekuma, the pro who beat me? I heard more rumors that he uses illegal armor. I wonder why he's cheating. He wants to win at all costs. I kinda understand how he feels. I might have cheated too if I had known how. But I don't feel like that at all anymore. Okay, I'm gonna head home. Hey, Johnny-san, are the Phantom Thieves... Never mind, bye.
Later.
Let's play again. Hey Johnny-san, you gotta hear this. My mom and I have been eating meals together every day now. She's a really good cook. She even made my favorite hamburger steak. I'm so glad she's back to her old self. I'm so thankful for the Phantom Thieves. You did a great job too, kid. What, me? Nah, all I did was hand her the calling card. Oh yeah, could I give you a message to pass along to the Phantom Thieves? Tell them, thanks for changing my mom's heart. I've become strong enough that I can protect her myself, okay? Why am I nodding over the phone? Oh, my mom's calling me, so I'm gonna go. See you later. Mom, what's for dinner? I think ground beef is more expensive in Japan, but whatever. Tomorrow's the day. Once you send that calling card, there's no turning back. Make sure you finish your preparations tonight. Shop's open. I'm not going. Let's see, should I should make some coffee or some curry.
Please head to the exam room.
Bum, bum, bum.
Okay,
Bum,
which one?
bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum.
Do you know what it— oh, did you decide? Thanks. That should work.
Actually,
Here you go.
there's so many no harms. Life ointments.
You want that one? Thanks.
People are gonna die.
Take care.
Let's see. Let me make some coffee, actually.
Hey,
The coffee bug really bit you hard, huh? Whatever. Alright, I'm heading out to buy some cigarettes. And then he never returned.
Yes! Alright.
Sojiro is the best dad because he comes back home after buying cigarettes. 10 out of 10. Looks like you're at it again. How's it going? Here, I have a sip. This is Kenya AA.
Let me explain.
Kenyan coffee farms are strictly controlled and are known to produce premium quality beans. Kenya AA is grown in the Midwest of Kenya at high altitudes, and AA signifies their quality. It has a full aroma with moderate acidity. Yeah. I'm impressed, although you never catch up to me. I like your coffee. I'm overjoyed to have a competent apprentice. Allow me to act as your lead for a little longer.
well then.
I love Sojiro. Today is the day! The sun is shining, the tank is clean, and we are getting out of... The tank is clean! The tank is clean! Oh, was today? It kind of just snuck up on me. Are you alright? I, know you went to see him every day. How can he be gone? I feel so sick. I'm sick. I think I'm sick sometimes. I think I get like this. I bite my tongue. I clench my fist. This the first, and then the first. There were still so many things I wanted to talk about with him. Why can't he just stay forever? What am I supposed to do now? You really are a serious case. It seems like you aren't alone. He was pretty popular with the girls.
Ah,
Johnny-kun.
good morning. I know this is last minute, but if it's possible, could you come and see me during lunch today?
I'm free for lunch.
Glad to hear it. I wanted to discuss something with you, since it'll be our last chance to do so here.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, my time here at Shujin is coming to an end today. It's quite the sad affair. I do have a farewell speech to give the school at morning assembly, but I'd also like to speak with you individually. Considering the occasion, lunch is on me. I'll have something special waiting for you, so you look forward to that. Well, I'll see you later.
Dr. Mark, he's really leaving.
It's already been half a year, huh? That sure went by fast.
And
Yeah,
finally,
it really did.
we would like Dr. Maruki to share a few last words with the student body. Well, Doctor, if you will.
Good morning, everyone. As the Vice Principal has mentioned, today marks the end of my tenure at Shujin Academy. Over the past several months, I've come to learn about all sorts of conflicts that you students have faced this year. Troubles with romance, with studies. In fact, some of you have financial issues that are awfully similar to my own. But before I leave here,
Except those are kids. You're a grown-ass man. But I can
if your
sympathize.
situation ever becomes too painful to endure, remember, it's okay for you to escape your problem. I don't want
Doctor.
a single one of you to think that an unfair reality you've been forced into is the only one that you have to live.
You also have video games.
What I'm trying to say is, even if your life is full of worries, it's best for you not to obsess over them.
Dr. Markey.
Your existence in this world is an amazing miracle. You deserve to spend your days in happiness.
Uh-oh.
I'll keep on rooting for all of you to have the best lives possible, even after I'm long gone. I guess things don't always pan out like you expect.
You step closer to the microphone to do that.
Well, that's it. Thank you for having me here this year. Good luck to you all.
Dr. Mark!
I wanted to thank him personally, but it may be best to hold off on that for a bit. I doubt we could get a word in edgewise anyhow.
Thank you for coming here. Since this is about to be my last meal at Shujin, I've brought the best lunch ever. These tempura bowls are from a restaurant I've been curious about since I first came to the school. I'd always passed on it due to the price, but today is special. Not only that, I ordered the deluxe bowls for us.
Thank you.
I should be the one thanking you. All right, let's eat.
Itadakimasu. Why is it glowing? Has no words for how delicious it smells.
Ooh, this aroma's really triggered my appetite. Too bad I can't see anything now.
Same here. The life before eyes. The struggle
I'm
is
so
real.
glad I splurged on that. Upscale dishes like that really do taste incredible. I wish I could just get lost in this bliss forever. Well, now that we've finished our food, let's get down to business. First off, I have quite big news. My paper's done.
Congratulations.
I've mentioned this before, but still, this is truly thanks to you. Had you not shared your experience and insights with me, this paper never would have been completed. Please, allow me to express my gratitude to you once more as a most helpful student of Shujin. And as a phantom thief as well.
Dun dun dun! How do you know that?
There's no need to be obtuse. Why don't you take a look
What
at the
about
title
you?
of my paper over there?
It says interpreting reality through cognitive science and the alteration of reality via external influence.
You know, the Phantom Thieves' act of changing hearts is rather reminiscent of cognitive science in practice. They infiltrate a reality that exists solely for their target. A reality wholly separated from the one that the public recognizes. By accessing that world, they gain the means of permanently altering their target's cognition. That is what I hypothesize as being the change of heart you induce in your targets.
You really know your stuff, Doc.
Well, I did pour my heart and soul into this research for a number of years. To be entirely honest, it was all the way back in April, when I first came to speak with the principal here about providing counseling to you students. I actually witnessed the moment when you came out of an individual's reality like I'd mentioned. You suddenly appeared in the back alley near the school. I believe Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san were with you. Takamaki-san appeared to be
really don't do a good
extremely
job
exhausted.
of disguising ourselves.
Thanks.
Oh, there he was.
It wasn't long after that scene that Mr. Kamoshida had his change of heart. Beyond what I witnessed, I had also been told that you three were closely affiliated with Mr. Kamoshida in some way. At that point, I was already half convinced that you were involved. I was almost certain Mr. Kamoshida's change of heart was provoked by the three of you.
Why'd you keep quiet?
Well, I've been researching cognitive science ever since I was a grad student. For years, I've been attempting to directly interact with an individual's cognition so I can help address their pain and despair. But, for certain reasons, this research has never been acknowledged in academia. Despite that, I continually pursued evidence that my hypothesis is correct. It was during that time I happened to come across the Phantom Thieves of Hearts, fresh from a mission. My heart began to dance. I thought to myself, maybe I could complete my research if I were to have your assistance. That's why I approached you and your group of friends in the first place. I hadn't mentioned any of this until now because, well, I didn't want you to take it the wrong way and suspect my motives.
Yeah, but Junko hates everybody. Why would she hate Maruki specifically?
But I think that's everything I'd kept from you.
Junko hates
Does that
herself,
change your opinion
first
of me?
and foremost. Well, we made a deal.
A deal, eh? Well, I'm awfully grateful you see it that way. And just so you know, I have no intention of telling anyone
He's
about
trying to
this.
remove despair.
If you don't believe what I'm saying,
Oh!
you're free to change my heart as you like. Thanks to you.
I don't know if she would
finally
hate
know
him
what I
for
need to
that
do.
per se. I think she would like him
I'm
because
going
he's trying to
stand up
make things
our current
exciting.
reality. I swear I'll use my research to make our world a better place. Though it'll likely be through
Because
different
Junko
means
is
than
mostly
how the
bored
Phantom
with
Thieves reform
everything.
members of society.
That's why she's trying to shake things up by creating despair all over the world. I'll do my best too.
Indeed. You have a strong moral compass, never losing sight of your own definition of justice. I'm more grateful than ever to have met a young man like yourself. Although it's not like this is the last time we'll see one another, still, thank you for everything up to this point.
It's true. This will not be the last time we see Dr. Maruki.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the Counselor, granting thee infinite power.
The Concealon complete. Wakefulness raises the SP recovered from mindfulness.
All right.
I'm woke now! Fuck yeah! I'm kind.
I'm going to follow the path that I believe in.
I'm coming for your guns.
I sincerely hope that one day, at the end of that path, I'll be be able to aid you as well.
I'm taking away your guns, and I'm replacing them with avocados.
Even if you just consider it to be meddling in your affairs.
Cause that's what wokeness is.
Whoops. Looks like we're out of time. We'll meet again though, right?
Definitely.
That's right. Hey. No, it's nothing. Best of luck to the both of us.
Thanks.
See you around.
Thanks for stopping me for no reason. The fan site's on fire as usual. Anyways, tomorrow's finally it. I hope everyone remembers. The date of our plan? Of course we remember. That means we're sending out the calling card today, right? Yes, today is our only option. The police have yet to actually make a move, but I'm certain we have reached our limits. We wanted to wait as long as possible to make Makoto's sister panic, right? Mia goes woke. Yes, taking that into account, today would be the best option. We can speak in more detail about this after school. Alright, see y'all at LeBlanc.
Boss said he reserved the place just for us. We're free to drink as much coffee as we want.
This is why he doesn't make any money.
Ain't this place always empty, though?
I'm telling him.
Everyone here is a witness.
I was just joking.
We're supposed to be discussing where we should send the calling card.
Considering how big the hype's gotten, she'll probably just think it's a prank, won't she?
Makoto, you're
I
up.
always put it on Sai-san's desk. People know me there, so I could gain access easily.
That's not a good idea. If you're the only one who can get in there, it'll be easily traced back to you. I'll do it. I can just tell her it came for her in the mail. That would be the least risky method, no matter what she asks. I'll tell her I don't know anything. But Makoto, that's...
You're our leader, so this will be up to you. Should we leave the calling card to Makoto?
I trust her with it.
Is that really the only way?
I'll be okay. I've already traversed far
Only
more dangerous
sensible
ground
way.
than this.
We will leave it to you.
Yeah, you
Thank you for
literally
agreeing to
threatened
this.
a mob
I will need to
boss.
step up my game as well to make up for it.
Very well then.
You're not even gonna be on the fight,
fight at
Akechi.
Does 6 o'clock in the evening work for everyone?
Yup, got it.
Same as always. Well then, let's get ready for tomorrow. Dismissed.
Akechi's not there.
Okay.
Tomorrow's finally the day. All that's left is to carry out the operation that Makoto outlined earlier.
Anyway,
Now we just have to need to hand it over. As long as we can get it to NIIJIMA.
Madame SAE NIIJIMA, a great sinner of jealousy. You have lost yourself amidst your obsession with success. For its sake, you are even willing to promote injustice as justice. From the Phantom Thieves.
The weeaboos.
I found it in our mailbox.
To think they would send me one. They brand me a criminal and plan to change my heart? What nonsense! They only care about disposing of those who are an inconvenience for them. Fine. I'll just have to catch them
Oh, just
first.
like you, Sai, huh?
And when you do, you're going to interrogate them, right? In some kind of underground room, was it?
Why do you ask?
Oh, I just remembered you mentioning something like that before.
That's right. It will be in a special interrogation room underground. My time will be limited, but I will do whatever it takes to make them divulge their secrets.
Let's do this fair and square.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I should probably be getting back. It's late, but I should contact the director and let him know about this calling card. I expect things will calm down a little once this case is over. Once that happens, why don't we go on a trip to some hot springs? Just the two of us.
Sis. I'm on your side. I won't let anyone do anything to you.
Head pets.
What an odd girl.
Do you need to make a call? I'll head up to my room then.
I'm sorry for calling so late. This is NIIJIMA. There's something I need to inform you of. I received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. It was addressed to me directly and... Stand by? And you've transferred command of the investigation to someone else? No, of course not. Yes. I understand. I'll remain on standby until further instructions. Please excuse me.
Yikes.
Okay.
Hey, my life is in danger. Stand by. Okay. Forget about going out tonight. We need to prepare for tomorrow. Sorry for the wait. I believe it went well. Thanks, Mako-chan. It's all going according to plan then. So it has finally come to this. I actually feel somewhat nervous. Don't freak out so much that you screw up, alright? You're one to talk. I ask that you go easy on me. Well then, see you tomorrow. Hold on a sec! Crow, go over the operation again before you leave. It is just as we discussed earlier, is it not? This battle will decide our future. We must ensure we're fully prepared beforehand. Very well. Our objective is to stealing Sai-san's treasure. We will meet at the courthouse at approximately 6 p.m. Good. Want to give us one last word before we go, leader? Let's go all out. We'll be relying on you. What a wonderful trusting relationship. I will do my best in this as well.
Right. We can't afford any mistakes, especially not this time. Tomorrow's a big day for us, so let's give it our all.
I should write something.
The Sai fight is gonna be bullshit. Make some curry. If there's some ingredients, please let there be ingredients. Yes!
I see.
Make sure you close up.
Make sure you close up. What was that red liquid you added? Let me explain. Red wine. This alcoholic beverage is used to add acidity, richness, and depth to the curry. It also tenderizes the meat. The alcohol cooks off while the curry is stewing, leaving behind antioxidants that protect skin and reduce signs of aging. Red wine, huh? That should give the curry an elegant flavor. Red wine and curry. Yes. All right.
Oh.
Oh.
Well then. The day has come. Are you all prepared?
What of the calling card, Makoto?
I showed it to Sis. She took it from my very own hands. Makoto.
I understand how you feel, but you mustn't be so downtrodden.
Yeah, if we screw this up, we're done for. It's way more than losing the place we belong. We could even lose our lives here, you know.
It'll be all right. I want to save my sister, no matter what. Is everyone decided? Mm-hmm. All's well that ends well. So much has happened since we first started. You guys have become quite the reliable team. All right, Joker. This is the Phantom Thieves' final heist. Give us the signal.
Let's do this. No, Lalia's cover of this song is so much better. Let's see. My party.
Do you need something?
Let me make sure my personas are as strong as they can be. First.
Do you have...
Time for some rehabilitation. Let's execute them. Gather them. What path do you want?
Oh, we're at the 56. Tsukiyomi.
Looks pretty tough.
Parvati. Weak to curse, though. That's definitely...
Not terrible, but not impressive.
Raja Naga. Give me Parvati. Oh. Yeah, give me Parvati.
I see. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive significant power. Then let us begin.
It actually makes her damn near invincible. I am Parvati. I should become your master and grant you a blessing as expensive as a vast mountain range. Jesus. Way to sell yourself. Mapsiodine. You can't handle this.
Excessive power only leads to
Oh, it's
destruction.
Melchizedek.
Looks pretty tough.
It's Tatiana. I already got the Pale Rider though, didn't I?
You okay with this?
Did I not already have the Pale Rider?
Not terrible, but not impressive. Not terrible, but not impressive. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Ooh. I can get that to work.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Insta-kill foes affected with fear.
It will receive extraordinary power.
It will receive
Then let us
extraordinary power. My. I am Pale Rider. Your mask shall be imbued with the power to bring forth deadly curses from the underworld. Sick. I think we're good.
You change your mind? Justine, you handle this. Read here.
Unless I want to just buy a persona. Asterius.
Is this what you want?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. It doesn't cost anything. Persona of another story. The Minotaur? That's not just a Minotaur, dude. That is more than just a Minotaur. That's like calling a T-Rex a chicken. Due to a curse on his mother, Pasiphae, he was born a bull-headed monster. Locked away in the labyrinth as a Minotaur, he wielded a double-sided axe. Okay, so it is the Minotaur, but that's not the Minotaur. the Minotaur was small enough to fit inside of a labyrinth. He wasn't just like cloaked in shadow from the nipples down. Yes, I want this.
This is your power.
A lot more heavy metal looking. Yes.
Done already? What?
Want
No
to go
slacking
back.
off.
Alright.
I'll just add this.
Don't forget to save. For God's sake, do not forget to save.
Let's go.
Oh wait, whoops. We didn't need the battle arena.
Yes.
Wait, no. High limit floor. Okay. We need to get to the managers. There we go. Okay. Where's the treasure? It seems you came, just as I had planned. As she planned? No. Was the treasure put on display to lure us here? So that's why we could faintly see its shape. First off, allow me to compliment you. I never expected you would be able to make it this far. You would much rather have the treasure than your words of praise. Where did you hide it? Come, we should put an end to this once and for all. Seems as though she wants us to pursue her. Damn it, she's mocking us. Let's go after her.
Do you have a moment?
Is everyone ready to go?
Yes.
Let's go. Sis, I'll protect you, no matter what it takes. This fight sucks.
What kind of game will it be this time? No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
At least I don't think it has a time
You're
limit.
making a grave mistake if you think you have me cornered. I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
Sis.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart. Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous, but the ones left behind have to clean up the mess. Can you imagine the hardships I had to endure?
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble somehow.
She's lost control. This is wrong.
Justice cannot yield to evil. I must win, no matter what.
This is nothing more than self-righteousness.
All we need to do to determine who is right is battle.
It's time to
Now, why don't we begin?
put it on 23.
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending?
No more coins or playing games! We ain't following your damn rules!
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
What was that?
Now, come at me!
You'll save her, right?
All right, everyone. Be on alert.
May the best player win!
I recall, I can't hit her directly.
Alright, let's do it.
Or I can.
That's not right.
I can for this first part. 'Cause I'm not gonna waste SP.
May the best player win.
Bet HP.
What the?
Be conscious of the penalty.
Now let us play a game of roulette. The stakes will be our lives. Of course, acts of violence are forbidden here. One must follow the rules.
Acts of violence are
We
forbidden.
already told you. There's no way we're gonna follow your rules anymore.
That's fine by me. Such troublesome people will just face the penalty.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
Acts of violence are forbidden. So just guard.
You will predict which pocket the ball will fall into. Now, the time.
Oh, I remember now.
First round.
I'm almost positive she's going to try and cheat. But even if we bring that up, she'd just ignore us. We should go along with the game for now, and try to gain evidence on her methods of cheating.
I agree.
Predict which pocket the ball will fall into before your turn begins. Various bonuses will be applied to the enemies or your allies depending on the outcome.
Well, how will you bet?
Let's see. A safer low return bet. Because I think no matter what I choose, I'm gonna lose. Where will the ball fall? Red or black? It's gonna fall in the opposite one. I remember how this goes. A black pocket.
Have you made your decision? Then let's see the results.
Oh, it fell in a red pocket.
We lost. Have you figured anything out, Joker?
I most certainly have.
How is she doing it?
There's a glass lid.
You're right. It did seem like the ball floated for a split second there.
How humiliating.
How is it
Catch her in the act
humiliating?
So she can't talk her way out of it. Have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid appears. You're in charge of choosing who's gonna be the sniper.
We must stop my sister.
We need to expose the traitor. Should I send someone to do it?
As long as I get close, even this gun should work. I'm ready whenever.
You want me to do it?
Okay. I'm ready whenever. Yes.
Don't let me down, Haru.
May the best player win.
Bet money.
The stuff displayed on the monitor changed. That must mean the betting changes every time.
Good job, Futaba. You really are a genius. Acts of violence are forbidden here.
Not this one. Some other way.
I want to restore everyone's health right quick.
I'm not done. This one.
I appreciate it. Oh, that's a big help. Let's do this!
Acts of violence are forbidden. Not an act of violence.
Ah.
That wasn't an act of violence!
In that case, it's time you be penalized. This is your penalty.
What Panther's help? What? This is the penalty?
She dropped a bunch of coins on
Those who
her.
cannot follow rules are not to be tolerated.
That wasn't an act of violence though, I did no damage.
The sniper is in their designated spot. All that's left is to wait for the next roulette.
Don't miss, Haru.
Very well, time to make your bet. Well, how will you bet?
A risky high return bet. 13 through 24.
Hopefully your prediction will be correct this time.
Threw $90 away.
What?
Joker!
Hold up!
What was that about fair and square? You were totally cheating. You coward! What are you so quiet for? Say something!
Shut up! Shut up!
Well, she says something.
Sis?
Makoto, your sister's hot.
Cheating? Unfair? Silence! This is my world! I am the law! I am everything! No one in this world deserves to win except for me!
Law!
If you still dare to defy my justice, then prepare to be totally crushed!
This is my sister's true nature? No! We're finally back to a normal fight. Good luck, Joker.
Ooh.
Wait! The roulette panels!
I forgot what these mean.
Little punks!
Is it gonna be...
She's way more powerful than before.
Do you think
Don't
she's Judge
underestimate her.
Dredd? I mean, basically, yeah.
Let's go. There.
Damn it!
Persona! Shall we? Persona! How's this?
Nuclear.
My justice has revealed to me. I must purge all evil at an atomic level!
Oh, you missed.
He's gonna go nuclear on us. Get ready!
Persona! There.
Damn it!
Get ready! Go!
Resistant. Oh. Wait. Does that mean... No.
This is a part of me!
And she also has the weaknesses?
Persona!
But I don't know what nuclear is weak to.
You oppose us! Ward off the enemy's
Wow. Noir keeps dodging.
Hail Rider! Go down!
Resisting the curse.
Persona!
Is she weak to nuclear?
Persona! Persona!
Deflect. Okay.
Can someone heal her?
Why is she going after Haru? After Haru only?
Persona! Yuya Picaro! All right.
Thank you. Persona! Get ready! Take this! Strong and impervious to nuclear attacks?
Nice. Let's try that.
Ready for orders. Using this.
I will win.
No.
Persona! Okay. I'm very grateful, thank you.
Why just Haru? Why does she have a hate boner for Haru?
Violet win!
Strong and impervious to nuclear attacks?
Lightning.
I'm using it!
Defend yourselves.
Persona! How's this?
If you're gonna keep going for her, then fuck.
I'll use my persona! Strong and impervious to nuclear attacks?
How about this?
Come!
Okay, so we can use anything now.
Strong and impervious to nuclear attacks?
Persona! You're mine.
Psychic is the only thing that does.
Go! Persona! This is a part of me!
Psychic. Okay.
My justice has revealed to me. I must decimate these evil minds that defy me.
Oh, now your sister.
She needs treatment! She might be about to use psychokinesis.
Who's next?
Now's the time for this.
Calm down. Okay.
Thank you. Sorry! It's strong. And psychokinesis won't hurt it.
Okay, but nuclear will.
This one! Thanks. Much obliged.
If you're gonna go for your sister now.
Persona! Huh? Persona! Take that!
Okay.
Let's go.
At least did that.
Bianco! Ravage them!
Persona! This one! I'm very grateful. Ha!
Makoto. Oh! I get it now! She attacks the person that she has, that she's not strong against at the time. That's what it is. I get it. Thank you, Futaba.
Persona!
Persona! How about this? Persona! How's this? Persona! No holds barred!
Take this! Persona! You're mine.
Drink some coffee.
Much obliged. Persona! Here. Persona! Out of our way!
Only victory matters. To guarantee it, you have to be willing to do anything. Doesn't might make right?
It does for
No matter
America.
what happens here, I need to keep winning.
Why?
How about this?
Let's go. Rabbit trap.
Actually,
This one.
who doesn't have? On doesn't.
How's this?
Make sure everyone has it.
No holds barred!
Just in case. Oh, almighty.
What in the world?
I'm right. I'm always right.
Oh, I don't think the magical bear is gonna do anything.
I have to be the victor. All who stand in my way will be crushed. Don't stand in the way of my victory.
This is bad!
Ooh, we got heavy casualties. Thanks for that. Okay. I should have saved the revive all for that. Alright, cool.
Using it.
Let's just revive everyone in order.
Thank you. This should help.
Okay.
Opponent is strong.
Okay, so everything works.
Time to use this.
Die on my blade.
Woo! Oh my god. Alright. It's time to bring out Kaguya Picaro. If you're gonna be pulling moves like that. Joker! It's a multi-head attack.
Persona! How's this?
I'm making sure Joker doesn't die. Makoto is the only one that didn't dodge.
Pillow fort. Sacred tempest.
I haven't even used the Minotaur. She's probably fine. Eat a bee, Makoto.
Persona!
Vagina blast!
I just need to win. As long as I can win. That's all that matters.
Sis!
Die, die, die! Hurry and die!
Focus on healing up!
Maybe not.
I have to use the Minotaur, at least a little bit.
Asterius!
Titanomachia!
Everyone's health is really low!
Why? Why can I summon the Minotaur?
This one, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Persona! This is a part of me.
Oh. So this fight was not as bad as I remembered. Wow. Okay, we did it.
All right, level up.
So I lost.
Sis!
That's only a shadow. Why are you so...
Quiet!
Sorry.
Shut
go
the
grab
fuck
the
up,
treasure.
Akechi.
Makoto?
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils which can't be judged by law. That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do too. But these aggressive investigations? Twisting the truth for your own personal gain? Please. You have to think back to the feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor.
Remember when the Xbox Twitter guy roasted the goddess from, I think the anime is Konosuba? You mean, God, what is her name? With the blue hair. Fuck, I cannot remember her name for the life of me right now. But I don't know who you mean by the Xbox Twitter guy.
Think about your justice, sis.
Aqua! That's her name.
Justice.
Aqua is her name.
Try to remember how you used to be.
How I...
NIIJIMA-san. She's just
But
like
who
my
the fuck is
father.
the Xbox
What
Twitter
caused them
guy?
to change like this?
Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange.
Also, people in the anime roast Aqua all the time. In fact, she roasts herself. What is the point, even?
Is there another reason they don't know of?
We found it.
Because she sucks.
The investigation will now be able to proceed.
And everyone
Suspicions
knows
against you will
it.
be lifted as well. This deal we made was a great experience for me. To think that I, a detective, would act alongside the Phantom Thieves.
Back to your real work now.
Yes. And you all shall end this Phantom Thieves business. That was part of the promise after all. Don't forget.
All right, we don't need to stay here any longer. Are you all right?
Basically, they have put up a post advertising their Aqua theme at the color, and someone posted a gif of Aqua. Xbox official Twitter replied, "A useful controller for a useless goddess." That's actually pretty good.
I am. Let's go. Huh? Enemy readings! When did they... They're gathering outside!
For real? What the hell's going on?
Look at those numbers.
I don't understand any of them.
We defeated the palace
Xbox
ruler and even
Twitter
stole
guy
the
is
treasure.
based.
Yet the shadows are still restless. It doesn't make any sense. What's going on here?
There are more coming? This'll be dangerous if we don't do something.
Huh? We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll be done for if we get surrounded. A team this large would be discovered immediately. We had best split up for our escape. Although, we'll need someone to act as a decoy.
I wonder who that will be.
That's too dangerous.
I'll do it.
Joker? Are you planning on distracting them by yourself?
Let him do it, Queen. He's quiet. Once his mind's made up, he's not gonna take no for an answer. I'm sure you ain't gonna die. It's you we're talking about here.
Please don't do anything reckless, okay?
Oh, I'm gonna do things
I'll never
exclusively
forgive you if you don't make
reckless.
it back. We still haven't fulfilled our deal, remember?
Played this game before, right?
Coming.
How far are we to the present?
truly is a
This
painfully
is the
reluctant
present.
parting.
It seems we had best hurry.
We're pretty much at the present right now.
We'll see you later.
We get interrogated by SAE like right after this. This is the opening of the game. Yes. We made it to the beginning of the game, everybody! And now it repeats an infinite loop. I have to get re-interviewed by SAE and then start everything all over again. We just never progressed past this point.
Good. Now get running.
And now we can see everyone's faces. ReZero. Starting life over in another metaverse.
On our end.
How is this supposed to affect the palace? What do you mean?
What was that? Don't worry about us. Just concentrate on getting away. But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always, Joker.
Whoops. Yeah, it's no use running away.
Just run, get out of there. Okay, the enemy's focus is on him. Everyone remember where we're meeting up? No worries, I can guide you all.
Stop right there!
This was the first fight of the game.
Take him down, Joker.
And I do not have our sin anymore. Remember how I only had one persona in this first fight? I think this is Hecaton Kairos.
I am SAE, another you that exists within. Ah, we meet once again.
I fused you, motherfucker.
Use that power and defeat the enemies before you.
Comparing power
Let's go.
levels. No threat. Get him, Joker.
That's not right.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything.
Sacrificial Pirate Keeper.
Persona. Vehicle. Ravage them. Come. Go down.
Yeah! Why are you here?
Your fate will soon be determined. Recall everything. Remember the bonds you have forged with your friends. If you are fated to continue past this point, then we shall surely meet again.
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here.
He looks like a hell of a boss lord.
Good. You defeated them with ease.
I'm confused on what the point is. Don't worry, you'll see that point later on.
More of them? Be careful.
There is actually a pretty elaborate plan going on here.
Joker, behind you. Go through that door.
kind of zoned out.
You should be able to get out that way.
I think that's your normal state of mind.
Dude, can you even hear us?
Don't worry, I'm taking up everyone's voices. Just go, Joker! Wait a sec. What the? I'm getting a weird reading heading your way! Come on, run!
Got away from a bunch of these guys in black, and there's still loads more of them.
Where'd they go, damn it? I can't confirm the intruder's location.
It's Agent Smith.
Huh? What?
You never get away if you just keep fighting. Hide in the shadows and sneak past when you see an opening. Are you really giving me a tutorial right now? Gotta make things consistent, I guess. The security level might rise if you take too much time. I know. I'm looking for another route. Just hang on. Oh, perfect timing. Joker, look up! Go straight from there.
Joker, stop! It's an enemy right near you!
Oh, right under me, actually.
Even you can't take on this many. Huh?
Is this the real world then? Because you're fighting the shadow people. No, this is still the metaverse. We're still in SAE's palace.
I'll end this right now.
Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting!
Don't worry, she's a friend. I don't think you're supposed to do gymnastics in heels.
My weak self relied
Where
on
do
me
these
so
kids
much.
learn how to handle firearms?
That ends today. Let's do this, Senpai!
It's time to buggy down.
Readings have decreased? That's...
It's been a while since we last fought side by side. But this time, it's my turn to come to your aid, Senpai. Now let's win this!
Come! You're mine. Go ahead.
Allow me!
Warple blade. Okay. Alright, cool. It's a critical out of nowhere.
Be sorry. I think that's the last of them.
I genuinely have no clue what just happened, but I take it you're okay? Wait, bad news. Enemy backup's headed your way. You need to book it right now.
Please go. I'm going to make it harder for them to track you down. You still have something you need to do as a Phantom Thief, right?
Of course.
Then I won't stop you. Since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves, I'm in no position to interfere.
You just did.
However, please don't forget the promise we made, okay?
Joker, you need to get out of there. Go, go, go!
Go, go, go!
All right, let's do
Go up
it.
the stairs at the end of the path. It's a little more, so hang in there. Forgot what happens in a prologue because it's been so long. It's only been about a month.
should be up ahead.
A month is a long-ass time.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor is completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there! There's nowhere to run!
There's nowhere to run. There's somewhere to fall, though.
See ya.
How are you supposed to exit? I thought you said this was a palace.
You're so reckless, you know that?
Well, we can... Honestly, like, gameplay-wise, we can exit just by, going into a save room and then just leaving.
Enemies here? What's wrong?
From the front entrance.
It can't be. What happened? An
But the thing is, we need to get to the front entrance in order to exit the palace.
Capture him! Let's go! Go, go, go!
But the whole palace is surrounded. Which is why Joker was trying to draw their attention away.
Expect to find some kid.
So that the rest of the team could get out through the front.
You were sold out.
Oh my god. I wonder who sold us out.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
Take a guess, Mayor, please. Saving is highly suggested, as the story will progress greatly soon. Would you like to save now? Yes. This is the point of no return.
Guess the drug was too strong. Wake him up.
The one who's not around. Well, there's like 6 or 7 people not around.
No dozing off. You still don't get it, do you? Give it up! Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot? Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence?
Of course not.
So you're not that dumb. Which is good. Because we get to take as much time as we need. Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons.
Fake weapons.
Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh?
Kinda, yeah. It's pretty fun.
You should
I
know
get to
your
collect
place.
guys and shit.
Sign here. It's a confession under your name.
I understand. Here's a pin.
Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
I did not write Anime Johnny. Oh, here she comes.
Excuse me, but this area's off.
I'm NIIJIMA from the Public Prosecutor's Office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Just
Sign
let
away
me
your
through.
rights and
It's
we'll let you
urgent.
go.
There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
NIIJIMA-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
You prosecutor SAE NIIJIMA? There's a call from your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much though.
Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long. It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand.
Well done on making it this far, inmate. Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, you truly have entered the present. The effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin. The evil influence who wishes you dead is fast approaching.
Hold on. Hold that evil influence at bay. You have now become Persona 5 Royal. Roll credits!
If you want to win this unreasonable game, if you wish to take back your stolen future, recall the bonds you formed with your allies. And
I just
grasp
realized
the
how
truth
fucking
that will
short
save
they
you
are.
from the brink of ruin.
You just noticed that?
I see. So that's what led to your ending up here. What a disappointing end to the hero of justice. I still can't believe it. But I now have a general idea of the methods you used for your crimes. There's much more I'd like to ask, but my allotted time is nearly up. I do have a suggestion, though. Care to strike a deal? If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening your sentence.
What do you want?
I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win, even if it means brokering a deal with you. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now. You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against its very existence. You'll most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty, unless you accept my proposal. Going forward, I will read a list of people who are closest to you and this case. Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved with the Phantom Thieves. First, the friend who you've been with since the day you transferred to Shujin, Ryuji Sakamoto. One of the victims of the Kamoshida case, An Takamaki. Ichiryusai Madarame's pupil, Yusuke Kitagawa. The daughter of Wakaba Ishiki, Futaba Sakura. The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO, Haru Okumura. And the frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy, Makoto NIIJIMA. Those
Never
are your
heard of them.
accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not?
Never heard of them.
So you won't sell out your friends. Then let me change the question. I find it hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes by themselves. Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid? Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence is not
Snitches
lightened.
get stitches,
You had
bitches.
the cooperation of people outside your group, did you not? Can you tell me about them?
There were no such people.
I see. So you won't speak a word about either your teammates or your collaborators. Do you even understand the position that you're in? Let's discuss one other person. Goro Akechi. There are reports that he was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves as well. Might he be a part of your team too?
That's impossible.
So Goro Akechi wasn't one of you. Very well. So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with me.
I don't know a thing.
Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice. Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor? Why won't you talk about them?
It's a dirty tactic, SAE NIIJIMA.
You're the one suspected of foul crimes.
You call this justice?
Justice? Then tell me, what is this justice you speak of?
Slams top of desk. This bad boy can fit so much justice in it. Saving others.
Saving others? What an awfully simple response. You continue to stand firm. Are you implying that we have no evidence on you? You're right. We have nothing. It doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale, but many people have fallen victim
Do you
to
think
this.
we don't have evidence on you? Well, you're right. We don't. Fuck.
The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. And it's all due to your strange story.
What about the true
After
culprit?
all this, you're still...
The drug is starting to wear off.
Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
I won't be deceived. I feel like I'm forgetting something important.
You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Hey, can you hear me? It seems your mind is clearing up. But unfortunately, my time has run out. Although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't be able to speak with you any longer.
Don't you want to win?
Huh? What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
Interrogation room? That's right, if I remember.
So, how did that thing we asked you to look into go? NIIJIMA mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Hey, are you listening? Our time's up. We're done talking here. Goodbye.
Why did you come here?
Why? Because this is my job. Don't ask me such odd questions. Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something that's been bothering me for some time now. Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on standby. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act, within some bizarre phenomenon. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? If that's true, who could it have been? Don't you have any idea?
Sold out. That's right. That's something I need to do.
My suspicions were true in the end. Still, to think his true intention was to sell us out. All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over. It's all up to you, leader.
Hand it over?
Smartphone, duh. We've been talking about it this whole time. Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done. We'll be counting on you to pull this one off.
What's wrong? Might you have an idea as to who sold you out?
I want to make a deal with you.
Yes, very well. Go on.
Wow, she's all ears
You
now.
know something, you must tell me. I won't allow
Stop
you to
slapping the
do
table, SAE. It's sensitive. The phone.
You mean this? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's cracked. What's so important about this smartphone? Are you going to unlock it and show me the data?
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone.
Him?
Makoto and the others should have told you. I'm talking about the true culprit here. You know, the traitor.
Dun dun dun!
Hey,
It was Yusuke!
what are you trying to get at here? And what about this smartphone?
Show it to the traitor.
The traitor?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that?
Why the secrets if there's a traitor?
On the first day. And with that run, my task will be simple.
Because secrets, even though there's a traitor, because Joker's been hopped up on drugs this whole time, because of the interrogation, and he could remember like all the fine details of the past few months of being a Phantom Thief, but now the drugs are wearing off, and he's just now starting to remember.
Responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life.
So it's kind of like an Inception situation, but you know, Leonardo DiCaprio goes back and goes deeper into the dream to retrieve the Japanese guy, but he kind of forgets why he went there. Because he's like been there for so long.
Please, I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to?
Not a teammate.
Not a teammate? My God. You're referring to him, aren't you?
You need to trust me.
What are you plotting? I can't even begin to fathom it.
Neither can I, apparently.
It appears my time is up. This is as far as our conversation can go. This will be my last involvement with this case.
Oh, you think so, SAE NIIJIMA?
Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well play along to the end. And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view the world the same way too once. I'll place my bet on you. I just need to show him the phone, right?
So SAE, do you know about your palace or not?
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart.
And no, you cannot date SAE
The
NIIJIMA.
ultimate secret of judgment, granting thee infinite power.
Cooperate as comrades who fight for justice and seek the truth. Bullshit.
All right.
SAE has awakened to true justice.
All right.
You can now view Satan, the most powerful persona of the Judgment Arcana. I have Lucifer.
I'll be going now.
I cast Satan himself on your balls. What does that even mean?
A Ketchikan? Why are you
Oh,
here?
now I remember the plan.
Why do you seem so surprised?
Okay.
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get approval?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
They assigned you command?
You're 16.
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
What a weird thing to say,
If I remember
Akechi.
correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, SAE-san. After all,
My
if you wish
mistake.
to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves.
I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to? Oh my god. You're referring to him, aren't you?
Is there a problem?
Akechi-kun, does this phone look familiar to you?
Hmm? Excuse me? What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Foolish woman.
Once again, there's a reason why Akechi looks like Light Yagami.
May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Huh? What are you?
That is a quiet gun.
I owe you for all of this. Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed. Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile.
Unrealistically quiet. Unsettlingly quiet. That is not what a silencer sounds like. A silenced gun sounds like.
Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
Game over, yeah!
And they don't even color the blood pink. This game is violent. This is how the Joker died. Poke, poke. Junko committed suicide by shooting himself in the front of the head 3 times. Kind of impressive.
My job is complete. I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance.
He is
I will
right.
keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat, after all.
Is Joker actually dead or is it all fake? Wait for it.
Dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
Just watch things play out, Mayor. That'll all become clear in a moment.
Beyond that, what of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
Heart attack!
No, it can't be.
They wrote my name in the notebook.
Even me. God damn it. Shit. Game over, yeah!
What was all that about, showing him this phone? The Phantom Thief Alibaba? Who is this?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice, SAE NIIJIMA.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You must save Anime Johnny.
Save him?
Huh?
What is it?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here? I thought you were done with your business.
No,
Did anyone
I
else
still
stop
need to
by?
pee.
Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So it's all true.
Of course it's true. Is something the matter?
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things instead.
You? But...
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't
This
say a
cop
word
has
of
no
what
spine.
transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
Forget everything you think you know.
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is
What? They're gonna kill me? Fuck this, I'm out of here. Basically how a reasonable person responds.
Yeah. So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idle thing, you know? That cool?
Oh, that's novel. Links.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You
Yeah.
stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices.
Everyone is moving on with their lives.
I wonder if something happened.
Like immediately after.
You seemed stumped for once.
It's been like 2 hours.
Yes. Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just
Joker
do as normal
moved
at your
on,
own pace.
alright.
With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
It's a bird.
Normal, right?
He's just a high school
search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one Phantom Thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
More birds.
We also received information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now. That Phantom Thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world.
Why is he still around?
So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
We have breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in
Custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It would be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
The news picked up on this story real quick. The old guy watching the kid he sent away because he was stopping him from harassing a woman. Oh shit. Well, that's one less loose end.
We got him.
It would seem as though you have been killed. But why
Are you
were you
sure?
killed? Why did you have to die? Do you remember? It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy. Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom. What a tremendous plan. How might you be capable of executing such a feat? Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
Thank you, Igor. We could have done this at any time. The first time I sensed something was off. That's right, it was during the school festival.
Hey, they're going.
We're finally gonna have everything
You realized
explained.
it too, then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
We cannot trust him.
My thoughts exactly. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station. There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy.
Let's do some research.
Yeah, that was my plan too. Okay, let's get everyone on the same page right away. There's something else we want you to look into. One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough.
Is there any way?
Right, we really need your help.
I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone.
So it's impossible even for you. I didn't say it was impossible. Okay, I've got a plan. That's perfect.
Did you understand that?
Of course I did.
Futaba's going to do something? I wonder if it'll be okay.
This is gonna be fun. I can't wait.
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble. I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
It seems you finally remember. This game is not over yet. There are still things that must be done.
My memories are starting to become clearer. That's right. This is what really happened to me at that moment. It was a shadow! Would you like to save your current progress? Yes, please. How the fuck does that work? Okay, so... Okay, so... I'm going to explain it here, because I'm not sure if they're going to. I don't remember if they go into the full explanation or not. But basically, Futaba cloned Akechi's phone so that she could manipulate it however she wanted to. And that was the phone that... The clone phone was the one that SAE showed to Akechi earlier. And like things went weird, like we had entered a palace, because that is what had happened. So basically, when SAE showed Akechi the phone, without her knowledge, she took both of them into the metaverse. And Akechi, when he got there, he thought he was killing Joker, but he was just killing a shadow that looked like Joker. Joker is still in the real interrogation room, completely unharmed. I didn't expect him to commit suicide. He's a murderer. He deserved to die. We can finally breathe easy now. He killed himself, huh? I guess we'll never know his motivation. I'm exhausted. It feels like my consciousness is about to fade away. That explains the guards still being there. Yes.
Hey, are you alright?
And Futaba was the one who designed the fake interrogation room palace.
Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening?
Could this be the effect of the drug wearing off? The memories I thought were gone are starting to come back.
Are you listening?
What are we talking about?
You weren't paying attention? Well, I guess I can see how you'd be lost in thought right now. Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out of this situation. Futaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive.
It's on a completely different level than just that.
Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. His offer to assist us was simply a ploy to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill him. If we go into Sis's palace as he suggests, we'll
from the
likely be
beginning
met
of
by
the
a large
operation.
ambush of police forces.
To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine.
Kill anime? The bastards! I love Fullmetal Alchemist.
8 of us can enter at once. It's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible.
Inconceivable!
Be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment.
So, this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us.
He made us go after Okumura. Then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him. And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time!
The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac. Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording we got enough proof to do it?
No. Akechi is merely a tool.
Oh, you love Fullmetal Alchemist?
His orders come from elsewhere. The grand
Watch the Edward episode without cringing or looking away.
Fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect inside of a police station.
Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi.
But what means do we have of learning his identity?
I'm gonna say that to people from now on. Mary, you might get punched in the face.
That mastermind will likely eliminate us.
I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes that's no longer possible and abandons
there's a
that
reason
plan,
why
he may opt to kill us immediately.
Nina Alexander memes are banned on the Fullmetal Alchemist subreddit.
But if we go into the palace like we're told, he'll get arrested and
that's
then
like the #1 rule.
Palace. The palace.
It's no Nina
Actually,
Alexander
there's something I'd like to say regarding
because it's too easy and it's really overdone.
To our advantage.
What's this all of a sudden?
There's a way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity.
Really?
You gotta be kidding me.
If he wants to kill the guy, why
he wants
not
to
let
kill
him?
anime.
That is, inside of a palace.
Yes, we could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed the real one.
Yeah, that's it!
It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However, the police intend on continuing this investigation
been one
until the
day,
case is
my
fully
dude.
solved.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Yeah.
Man,
I shot my mom out of the sky. It's fine.
Look who's here.
Hey, you big bastard.
I'm pretty skinny.
How have you been?
Ghostly.
You're not floating.
It truly is a relief to see her face.
Not everyone floats down here.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell boss what really happened?
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec. Enemy? Fake? What are you talking about?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? I see. So you guys were going up against someone else.
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
He was way too suspicious.
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something
Sus
like
imposter.
that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit.
We all
In other
saw
words,
him
you left him
vent.
alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
God, I can't keep up with any of this stuff. So what was this mistake Akechi made? What did he do?
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean a cat?
Yes, Morgana can talk.
Sorry, was that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, our apologies. That's completely true. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
Mm-hmm.
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too.
When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Everyone who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive in contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one, after all.
His story was too
He
good.
did approach us when we found ourselves in the worst trouble yet. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an act!
It was not an
After a
act.
few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone.
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes. On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before they did.
I see.
We're doing some wild shit, Coffee
We baited
Dad.
Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing.
Until we got to school.
You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated NIIJIMA-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion. To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it.
It was a great idea.
Yeah. It's good we have her heading up our operations.
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi, but I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, sis. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart, after all.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the both of us.
We changed Sai's heart the old-fashioned
You were
way.
going to do the interrogation, NIIJIMA-san.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
I'm sorry.
Go on.
There were two things we
Wouldn't
were able to
magnets be
confirm
dangerous in
while we were checking the
Cyberpunk?
metaverse.
If they're
First,
strong enough,
our
yes.
clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room.
Ordinary household magnets aren't really like a big problem, even with like modern electronics. But when you get to like bigger magnets or like electromagnets, then they can do some damage.
Second, the scenery and details.
There's
outside of the
literally
palace
EMP
proper were the same
grenades
as in the
in
real.
in
Once we heard that from
Cyberpunk
Makoto, we
that
secretly went to
disables
check it out
people's
without catching
cyberware.
on. There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse. Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase
So many
beforehand,
debates
and
in
merely
this
acted
plane.
like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
All I needed were the coordinates.
Seems like she used this laptop to remotely access the metaverse. Asking her about it now would drag this conversation on too long. I should talk to her later.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
I couldn't see it either.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well. I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
That would have been awkward.
Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation. Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
True.
True.
Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could
It
convince
is
me in
actually-
such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
I remember. I think I remember. You can actually fail the game if you decide to spill the beans on all of your friends and your confidants to SAE to get a lesser sentence. You can actually fail the game if you do that. Don't remember, drugs.
Understandable.
Have a nice day.
Either way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture.
Yeah, because there's a point where SAE says, "Hey, I want to make a deal with you. If this goes all the way, you get a life sentence or you get a lifetime in prison or a death sentence. But if we make a deal and you give me the names of all your co-conspirators, I will get you a lesser sentence." There's an option to do that. And if you do that, I think the game just ends.
Realize that our leader was telling the
Speed
truth,
run.
and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so
Speed
you
running
could
the
catch
death
true
penalty is
culprit, correct?
real.
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake. But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
That a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with NIIJIMA-san's help.
I made sure nobody would
I
check
should
the
have waited
morgue
in
for
a
his
taxi.
body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him. The callous use of violence and even drugs is utterly abnormal. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
It was a breeze.
How tough are you?
It's
Welcome to
still
the
freaking
Southeast
out when I
Platoon.
saw
How
the
tough are
suicide
ya?
on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
How tough am I? How tough am I? I ate a bowl of nails for breakfast. Yeah, so without any milk. Oh, right this way,
Ryuji's a
sir.
bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it, cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash. Very well. From here
You might want to
forward, I will
call
do my
that
utmost to assist
director
you. You
right
saved
about
me, after
now.
all.
Something may have
That's
happened.
reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let me know. Let's take a break for now, though. This old brain is pooped. Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together and talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he's not
This
making
guy
any
can't
money
leave.
anyway.
Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
Let us accept his offer. What a great man.
Thank you, Coffee Dad. The summary of the story up to this point has been updated. Yeah, I bet. Anime Johnny.
That sounds familiar.
It's me, Akechi.
Enter.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
He really
And on
doesn't
to our
know
next
that he
story,
killed a
a
fake
snap
yet.
election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet anyways.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like I've heard that somewhere.
Masayoshi
He is
Shido.
unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Who? I believe he's a politician. Remember Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Huh?
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility. First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses. We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes. Mom.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this, just based on the connections I had from my previous job.
Oh boy, Sojo has a history too.
I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do. So I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdown.
The fact that no one comes to this cafe is kind of by design.
I met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns,
The
psychotic
shop isn't popular
breakdowns,
because he
Shido,
wants it
and
to
even
be.
the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister. Got a hit! Well, duh. Ain't a surprise he has one.
Where would the location be?
What kind of things go through a politician's head?
Where's my next paycheck coming from?
What does he do?
Vtuber's
And
onto it.
where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
Election headquarters. The Diet Building.
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the Diet Building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right?
What about Akechi?
No need to waste time with him. We just gotta hit the head. Nobody against it?
Of course.
All four?
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this together. Time for revenge. Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that Diet Building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th. That means we need it done by the 17th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the Diet Building after school.
Whoops.
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal.
Oh shit.
We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
We're intellectuals, you know.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed. What frightening teenagers.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
I finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If
Time
it
for some
wasn't for the
exposition.
research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic, and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's
Shido didn't make
trigger a
Akechi do
psychotic
anything.
mental shutdown.
Akechi
And
chose
when
to be
someone
like
that said he'd
this.
support me. I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests. The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
This is how dictators are born.
To be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
This country is heading towards ruin, and I am the only person that is able to save it. In order to save it, I must do whatever it takes to keep it safe, including killing those that I have sworn to protect.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals, which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turn psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
Why are they talking about this right now?
I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats.
What brought this on? Why?
All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their
Because
popularity
exposition.
was beyond my expectations. But flipping it made the negative.
There's no reason why they needed to start explaining their plan to each other when they've been together for 2.5 years. They've been doing this for 2.5 years. They already know.
Even the government parties have become
There's no one else here.
And they're dissolving just as planned. The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins.
Oh, look at Lex Luthor on crack. It's Lex Luthor with gunner glasses. Hello, Gory72. Welcome in.
That can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me. And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty as the chosen one. Your assistance has been very influential in making
Wait a
my
minute.
plans proceed smoothly.
Is this the fucking... Here is Mr. Clown Mask like Yakami himself. Goro catch everyone. Is this the guy? This is the guy from fucking from Skyrim. The one in Whiterun. Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't. That's the guy! That is Nazim! Yes! It's him!
When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
That's him! It's fucking Nazim! And I can't escape you.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country.
He shows up everywhere.
My story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's
Nazim.
I believe I'll lay low.
The ultimate villain.
I suppose with your
Thank you for following. Girl 72, welcome. NIIJIMA
I
SAE.
am thinking about the future, though.
Well, how do I put this?
Looks like things have finally settled down. That's gonna get real busy for you starting tomorrow, right? Get some rest.
Well then.
The cheat's right. Let's take it easy for today.
Remember how I hijacked your phone during the school trip? That kinda came in handy.
You did that? Oh, yeah, you did. How so?
Remember how I put that wiretap app in Akechi's phone?
Can't believe the villain was Nazim all along.
Basically, that let
We
me
should have
see GPS
suspected
info
it.
for 2 phones, yours and his. I'd be able to tell the precise moment SAE NIIJIMA, who had your phone, ran into Akechi.
Hey, I'm sorry, Mr. Clown Mask Emo. No, he's definitely Light Yagami. He has the hair, he's well dressed, he's in law enforcement. That's Light Yagami.
That's when I saw my chance. And
It's just straight up Light
the
Yagami.
Metaverse Navigator. But there was a chance
That
we
was
could
a
pass each
purposeful
other without saying
design.
a single word. That's why we needed you to tell SAE NIIJIMA to show the phone to Akechi. This plan still surprises me no matter how many times I hear it. Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the Metaverse Nav. It's a mysterious app after all. But you know how it has that bookmark function? All you have to do is push the button.
The son of Light Yagami. I don't know. Do you think Light and Misa ever fucked? I think it's possible that they may have fucked. Like Light may have done that just to keep Misa under control, but he definitely wasn't into it. He would have been faking it like the whole time. Anything can happen.
Making the phone think he was pushing that button was totally doable. Pretty good, huh?
Futaba is just there to
Nice.
take it easy today.
At
any rate, I'm glad you're back safe and sound. Even that's putting it too lightly. You had a rough in there, didn't you? Only a little. Akechi was after you all along. I know it was risky, but we had no choice but to depend on him. But thanks to your tenacity, you were able to fool him. It's payback time. Let's make him regret underestimating the Phantom Thieves.
I'll just add this.
Oh boy. That was a lot of exposition. But this is where things are going to end for tonight. Thank you everyone so much for joining me tonight. We have finally passed the turning point of this game. And now is completely in the present. We're no longer being interrogated by SAE NIIJIMA. In fact, she is now on our side. We know that Goro Akechi is a piece of shit, and we know that Masayoshi Shido is the king of shits. So now after the fucking Azim reveal, I'm sorry, man, but that's how things have to be. We'll continue this next time. But until then, thank you everyone so much for joining me tonight. Please follow if you haven't already so you do not miss out on all this awesome content. And until next time, ja mata. Bye bye. Oyasumi nasai. Good night. Do you get to Mia's stream very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.